Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the screencast. It's Matthew Chanel, and today we're talking about mean average deviation, better known as MAD. We're looking for, in a number set, how far apart all the numbers are. We call it variation. We talk about that when we're like, are we trusting our data? Do whatever happened in this set of data, is it pretty consistent or isn't it? That's what we're going to try to find out. So there are a couple of steps in MAD, and I'm going to kind of go a little quicker than I am going to in class, but this is just a refresher for some folks. And if you have to watch the video again or give me an email, that's fine. Step one in finding mean average deviation. Step one, I'm going to take these numbers. I don't need to put them in order because I'm going to find the mean of this set. And if you recall, when we find the mean of a set, we simply add all the numbers in the set together. So that's step one. So that comes out to 21. And then what I'm going to do to find the mean of the set, in addition to adding it all together, I'm going to divide by the number of numbers in the set. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to divide by 5. And that equals 4 2/10. Okay. Now, still important that I keep this formula. All those numbers are there. I am going to subtract the mean from each number. And our mean was 4.2, or 4 2/10. Great 4. Absolutely. I'm going to write it all out. And this is one of those activities where you're going to have to take your time and you're going to have to methodically go through it. All right. Now, what we're going to do is take whatever the results are and find their absolute value. That's going to be important. 3 minus 4 2/10 is negative 1 2/10. But as we know, the absolute value of negative 1 2/10 is 1 2/10. 5 minus 4 2/10 is the absolute value of 8/10. Next one, 2 minus 4 2/10 is negative 2 2/10. 6 minus 4 2/10 comes out to 1 8/10. The absolute value of that, of course. And last but not least, 5 minus 4 2/10, the absolute value is 8/10. I'm going to add all the absolute values together. I have the absolute value of 1 2/10, which is 1 2/10. 8/10, the absolute value of negative 2 2/10, which is 2 2/10. The absolute value of 1 8/10 and 8/10. When I add that all together, that comes out to 6 8/10. To find the mean average deviation, I'm going to then divide by the number of numbers, which was 5, and that equals 1 30. Beautiful writing. 6. It's 1 36. Oh my gosh. 1 there we go. 36 hundredths is the mean average deviation. What does that number tell me? It tells me that these numbers are pretty close together. The bigger that number, the further spread apart our numbers are. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you find mean average deviation. We could abbreviate it to MAD. Couple steps there. Hope that was helpful. Feel free to email me. Feel free to like this. Feel free to let me know how it can be better. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, that is the maths you should know.